If you're just started to learn trading, or maybe you're thinking about it but not sure if it's worth your time, this video is for you. I will try my best to summarize everything I know about it so you don't become like me because you might end up wasting your time. Hi, my name is Rayner. I've been trading for about 7 years now. How do I feel about trading now? Well, it's a little bit of bittersweet. The perspective of what I've expected about trading when I just started compared to what I have now is completely different. Here's some key takeaways based on my own experience. I could make money right away. If you're in this because you thought this is possible, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but you're wrong. Back then, when I was just starting off my journey as a trader, I was thinking the same thing. I thought that once I've learned for a few months, I can finally start making some money, and after 2 years later, I can finally quit my day job. It turned out that even after 2 years, I was still struggling to learn how to trade properly. I thought I wasn't finding the right strategy, but I was wrong. I couldn't find a promising consistency on me. More on this later. I ended up trading on a demo account for 4 years, which means I didn't make a single dime during these years. Trading is no joke. It might take a lot of time before you can make any money on the market. If you're thinking that trading can supplement your income right away, it's not going to happen. I rather suggest you find a part-time job at Starbucks or something in case you desperately need the money right now. If only I could find the right strategy that is super mechanical. I solved trading. I used to think that if only I could find a strategy that is super mechanical, such as A plus B equals C, I only need to spot it on every single day, and guess what? I would become a millionaire. Turned out that I have yet to find one until now that I've been trading 7 years. I ended up giving up looking for it now because I realized that it doesn't exist and stick with what I have. Not only that it doesn't exist, I also think that you can't make a strategy that is super mechanical because there are so many things that you would need to factor in before entering a trade. Those outliers that made it this way is not because it works, but rather their exit skills or strategies are so solid that made their mechanical trading strategies. They are just very good at exiting trades and realize that profits. So guys, once you have found an entry strategy that you're comfortable with, stop looking into other entry strategies and start practicing on your exit instead. Remember, your excellent entries won't matter if you're not good at exiting trades yet. You won't be able to realize any profits. Oh man, how I wish I could have realized this fact sooner. If only I could find a trading strategy that has a win rate over 50%. I loved this statement, especially in my early years, because it makes sense to me. In reality, you won't be able to find it because it just simply doesn't exist. I know some people would say that you should back testing it until you find one. I did that in my early days, and most results I got was around 20% to 40% win rate. Now that I think about it, it doesn't really matter because it won't represent that is the win rate that you will get when you start trading live. It won't matter because the market condition is ever-changing, usually due to the fundamental side of things. Trading is so accessible, but that doesn't mean you should go for it. Again, this quite similar to my first point. I thought that trading is easy at first, and it is so easy to get my trading account from a broker with just a mere $100 or even less. To spice things up, we can even trade with so-called prop firm challenges now. This make every Tom, Dick, and Harry jump into trading thinking that they could be a millionaire yesterday. Soon they realize that trading is very hard, there are so many things that they need to learn, and the learning curve sometimes can be vague. You wouldn't be so sure if you have learned the right thing. Worst case scenario, you could end up learning for years and still couldn't earn a single dime. Yeah, exactly like me. And my case could be worse. I would rather learn trading than investing because investing is too slow to make money. I used to be blinded by thinking that trading is going to make me become rich way faster than investing. Who would want to make 10 to 15% per year while I could be making at least 50% or more if I trade right? Who wouldn't want to make money only when the price is trending up, when I can time it and make money both ways? Well, this is what I used to think when I was just started trading back then. Turned out I was wrong. Back then, I didn't see that trading requires a lot of knowledge before I can make anything from it. Worst case scenario, I could have lose a lot of money as well. Luckily, I don't, because I was a very conservative guy before. Very different with investing. I can just throw my money buying some stocks like Berkshire Hathaway Class B, for example. If I just buy here and hold, maybe add a little bit more as I have extra cash to spare, I would have at least fourfold my invested cash. And maybe as I getting more experience, I have learned to diversify. Maybe I invested some gold as well. Just look at it. It was so beautifully went in my favor. My point is that I am not trying to say that you shouldn't learn trading, but you must learn how to invest first while you learn trading. Don't put a lot of money while you're still learning how to trade and keep it in stocks or index fund without using any leverage. By the time you have the knowledge to trade, you also did yourself a favor because now you can partially or fully cash out the money you have invested for your trading capital. Trust me, it's going to take a while to learn how to trade. At least most of us, the average guy, is going to. If you watched until this far, I wanted to say thank you for listening to my rant. This is my first video on this channel. I am not going to promote any strategy or indicator you should use in trading. Rather, I am going to critique of why a certain strategy, indicator, or anything about trading are not working based on my personal experience so that you don't have to go through it. Hopefully, you can learn something from it and maybe even make you realize that trading might not be for you. In that case, I might save you a lot of time and resources that you would have been invested otherwise. And if you like my content, I would appreciate if you can click the like button and subscribe. I'll see you on my next video. Cheers. Bye for now.